Hey guys, I'm Sherry. Please excuse me, this is the first video I've ever done. So excuse the lighting or the sound or whatever other things that I may have gotten incorrectly. But like I said, to say I'm technologically challenged would be an understatement. But here we go. So, like I said, I'm Sherry. I wanted to say this. I don't have everything in this life figured out. Far from it. But I wanted to make this video because I realized that there are others like me that don't have it all figured out. That it seems like today that we see so many people, we'll call them influencers, but I don't know really if that's the correct term for them. But we see so many videos on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or wherever else that has gorgeous women in their cute little outfits, getting up in the morning, acting like they wake up this beautiful, and they're having their cup of coffee, gourmet coffee, and their matching coffee cup, and and just telling you about how wonderful their lives are. And I will tell you this, good for them. I think there are people that, there are people that lives are wonderful. But I can tell you this, not everyone's life, even if those people are telling you the truth, even those people struggle. So no matter where you are in society, no matter what financial place you may find yourself in, no matter what political, beliefs you have, no matter what job you have, no matter whatever, wherever you are, as humans, we all struggle. So anyone to tell you that they don't is basically lying to you. So now, do some of us have more struggles than others? Absolutely. And I totally acknowledge that. However, I just don't want, I know there's so many of my friends that I've talked to that watch those videos and think, why can't my life be like that? Why can't I have those things? And I'm sitting here to tell you, you can. I'm also going to sit here and boldly tell you that the difference right now between your life and theirs is the fact that they have found a way to capitalize and emphasize only the wonderful things in their lives. They don't show you the struggles. They don't tell you really how they got there, unless it's like, oh, buy this product because I started using it and my whole life changed. It's so dramatic. But they never show you that they have marital status problems. They have mental health struggles. They have their kids get in trouble. They have traffic, jobs, all of those things that we all struggle with. Those people who are trying to tell you that they have such a wonderful life, they struggle with them too. They just don't video them and put them on YouTube or put them on Facebook. They just don't emphasize those things to you because they don't really want you to see those things. But us as a society, and like I said, I have many friends that seem to compare themselves to those people, and it makes them feel less about their lives. And that's what I don't want you to do. If you take anything from this video, just know you mean something. Your life is valuable. Because they have those things and they drink out of a gourmet coffee cup and sit by the pool and whatever they're telling you on YouTube, just know that doesn't make them a better person than you. You're no less of a person. You are just as desirable. You're just as accepting. You're just as deserving of all of those wonderful things to make you happy as they are. Okay, so let's just know that. Okay, so now the other thing is, I'm going to tell you, as women, this is something I've never really understood, but we've all need to accept in life, is that there are those out there that are going to find pleasure in putting you down. They're going to find pleasure in your struggles. So know that. Just know that there are those. So there are going to be those that are not as happy for you as maybe you've succeeded in something, no matter how big or small it may be. If you've posted it or whatever, just know there's going to be those naysayers that don't want you to be happy. They don't want to see you happy. And it's something I've never understood, because we don't live in a society that there's a certain number of people that are going to succeed and the rest of us are going to fail. That's not the society we live in, because I could almost understand it if that was the case. However, it's not. We can all succeed if we want to. We could all be successful. We're going to all have struggles. We're going to have different struggles, but we're going to have struggles. So what I'm begging you to do is, please start being grateful for the day coming up, for the sun coming up, for you getting another day. Please, instead of thinking, oh God, it's another day. And I understand why you would maybe think that way. I understand that you've had a past, or your life up until now has been nothing but struggle. So you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I get that. But I'm here to tell you that if you would just change some small ways of your thinking, life could get a lot better for you. Now, I'm not saying that's the miracle. I'm not saying change your way, change your thought pattern, and all of a sudden you're going to get a better job and you're going to be happy. No, what I'm saying is if you can learn to change a few little things, if you can learn to be grateful and happy for the small successes in your life, those small things will turn into other things. Those small things will start to manifest into larger things that may make you happy, that make you happier, okay? And let me say again, I don't have it all figured out. I'm not going to sit here today and say my way works and your way doesn't. But what I am here to tell you is, for those of you that want to change, those of you that think, you know what, I'm a good person. There's more to life than this. Surely there is more to life than this. Okay, so for those of you that can't really understand why it's happening or what's going on, but you know you want better, that you want, there's some part of you that's not happy and you want to be happy, I'm here to tell you right now that you can have it. You can have it. And it doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't take a different job. It doesn't take a different family. It takes a different mindset somewhat. And it just takes a different view of life. Okay, so I'm not saying that all of a sudden you're going to not have struggles. I'd be lying to you. And I'm not saying that's going to be easy, because it's not. Change is always hard. But for those of you who truly think, you know, I want to be better. I want to be happy. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of like the influencers that I said before, when I talked about before. The girl who gets up and acts like she's beautiful when she gets up in the morning with no makeup on, and she drinks her gourmet coffee with her matching cup, and her kids are fabulous, and her life's fabulous. Those people have learned to take those little wonderful things about normal life and emphasize them. Okay, so let's just say you have you or any of us on one side and that influencer glamour person on the other. Okay, right? Okay, same day, same time of year, same day, same everything about you. Okay, it's going to be exactly the same as this person, the influencer. Okay, so let's just say she gets up in the morning. Her first thought is, wow, it's a beautiful day. The sun came up. It's sun shining. What am I going to, I'm going to do my hair and makeup. I'm going to look beautiful, and I'm going to tell everybody on social media about it. Okay, so do you know how many women every day get up and put their makeup on? Millions of us. Do we all make a video about it and say how wonderful it is? No, we don't. Okay, so what I'm saying is that she has taken something that's very mundane and very normal and emphasized it and glamorized it and put it now on social media. So now you think that it has to be wonderful. Well, you get up and put your makeup on and you don't necessarily feel the same way, but let me tell you the difference. Where she thought, oh, the sun's up and it's a beautiful day this morning and I'm going to do something great. You, or many of us, think, oh, it's another day. This is going to be tough. It's another day. Instead of thinking, it's another day. I have another chance. I have another 24 hours to make a difference. I have another 24 hours and another day of life that I can change, that I can make a change, that I can do better, I can do different, no matter how long it's been that way. Because a lot of people will say, I've been this way all my life, or that's just how it is. That's true. It may have been that way all your life. You may have been that way up until now. Your family may have been that way. All of your situations may have been that way up until today. But guess what? They don't have to continue to be. They do not have to continue to be. I'm here to tell you, they don't have to continue to be. If you truly want to change and do something different, you can. Are there going to be people out there that tell you you can't and that you shouldn't and you shouldn't even try? Yes, there are. I'm not going to lie and say that they're not. And that's going to make it difficult. I'm not saying this it's going to be a cakewalk. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying you can get there. I'm saying believe in yourself. Just know that if you would change a few small things about the way you think, you can do it. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say. I wish you all the best. Like I said, this is my first video. I'm going to try to make more content. If you made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us and it doesn't cost you anything. Also, something I didn't know, like I said, I'm not technical savvy at all, not social media savvy at all. But something I didn't know early on was I thought that if you subscribed, that I automatically would get notified every time a person puts a new video out there. Well, that's not the case. You can subscribe to the channel, you can subscribe to my videos and not be notified. But now if you click the little bell button that's next to it, that's when you get notified of any new content that comes out. So if you want to be notified of any new content that comes out, go ahead and hit that bell button as well. I will tell you this, I'm not going to be somebody that's going to put out 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 videos in a day. I'm not. I may put out 1 or 2 a week, maybe. I may go weeks that I don't. It just depends kind of on the message that I feel like I need to kind of get out there, because this isn't what I do for a living. This isn't my, main source of income. It's not. It's something that I'm passionate about, that I've found more and more talking to my girlfriends or talking to other people around that, I used to think that I was the only one that struggled. I used to think that I was the only one that got discouraged when they got up and just felt exhausted before the day ever started. And I realized I'm not alone. There are many women who you look at and think, oh, they've got their life all together. And maybe they don't. Maybe, we don't know what every one of us is struggling with, And so I had my family behind me and supporters and friends that said, you know what, you can do it. You can do, especially my mom and family and, all of them saying, Sherry, you may not, if you don't like it, change it. If you don't like it, do something about it. You're young, you can do something about it. Now, I also want to tell you that sometimes easier said than done, okay? There are days where you want to do something about it, but you just have no idea what to do about it, okay? And so I am going to make a video about that as well. So I am going to make you, please check back with me about, if you don't subscribe, so please check back with some of the videos that are going to be what it's like on days that you get up and you have good intentions, and then somehow you just lose it all. You just get discouraged or exhausted, and you just decide to do nothing at all instead. And what a vicious cycle that can become. So that will be one of my very next videos. So be sure you check back for that. But the main thing I want to do is tell you that please, as women, let's lift each other up. Let's quit criticizing each other. All of us, let's be happy for those who succeed. Let's be, because someone else succeeds doesn't make you less of a person. It doesn't make you any less significant. It doesn't make you less valuable. So let's be happy for those who succeed and do well. We can do well too. It may not be as easy as we think that they had it, but then again, we don't know their struggles. We don't know everyone's struggles because everybody does really good at hiding those. They don't want you to think that they struggle, but I'm telling you right now, we all struggle somehow, some way we do, okay? But if you get in your mind that you want to change and you want to make a difference, you can do it. I believe in you. You need to believe in you, and just little by little, find those successes in your life. Even if it's just that the sun came up today and I get another chance. If you will just look at those things differently, a little bit differently, instead of thinking, oh, it's going to be a terrible day. Think of that as, what? Today can be different. 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, just take little baby steps. Don't feel like you have to conquer the world in one day, because you don't. You don't have to conquer the world at all, unless you just want to. Just know that by taking small steps that seem insignificant at the time, they can lead up to major changes, major changes, and major things in your life that can make you happy if you're not now. If you're happy now, that's wonderful. But if you're not, just know it can change. It can get better. I know you can do it. I wish you the best of luck, and please come back for my other videos, especially the one about, I'm going to do 5 little things that you can do to keep up your confidence and keep your day going, as well as how to overcome struggles. Okay, so thanks for watching. like I said, like and subscribe. If you like the content, like and subscribe, and come back and see my other videos. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.